Hello ladies and gentlemen, today I have the Gurkha Hartfield and Company Bourbon County Distillery. I figured I'd try it. It's about $8.89 at this Tobacco Depot right here. I'm trying to remove these. I don't really get these to come with them. Oh, here it is. Easy enough. Right here. Alright. It smells nice. What is this? Wow. Hold on. Oh, whoa. It's very aromatic. Excuse me for the camera. It's out of the tube here. I'll be back in a minute. Wow, very aromatic smell in the pre-light draw. Macintosh apples. Macintosh apples totally through the pre-light draw. Very sweet and flavorful taste coming out here, I think. So I'm going to light it, kick it off. A lot of work to get this one started, so I'm just going to take my time toasting this one here. Oh shit. So awkward. Excuse me for a minute. I gotta shut this off. Okay, I am back. It has a nice, smooth finish at the start. Mild to medium. But that pre-light, very aromatic. Burning nicely so far at the start. I taste a little milk. Tastes like milk, believe it or not. I don't know what type of milk, but I'm getting like a white milk with something with dairy in it. With a spiced apple. I got milk before. Kind of like that, like a soury milk with spiced apple and jerk seasoning. Kind of like the Trader Jack's, like a higher end version of Trader Jack. Some of the aromatic smell and taste. Not fully, but a little bit. There's a little of that Trader Jack's flavor in here, just with the higher end feel to it. The Gurkha Hartfield and Company. I have this cigar, but I taste the sour milk in here. It's unbelievable. Like I'm tasting sour milk coming through a little bit. Sour milk with nut, spice, little apple. And I'll come back in a bit and give an update, but that's how it's going right now. Later. And this one here, I'm tasting the apple still, the apple spice and a little grain in it, a little grainy taste. So that kind of equals out to Applejack cereal, maybe. Kind of get like an Applejack cereal kind of a vibe in here, with some nut, earth, spice, in that jerk type spice, like that Trader Jack's aroma. That's still kind of coming through here too. Maybe some of the tobacco too, as it's flaky kind of. You know, like cheap tobacco. But this, it's an overall solid cigar though, I find. It's got a lot of flavor, but not really going beyond the apple type flavor that much, but it could. It's still early. It was $8.89 and it was packaged in something like that right there. It had a fancy seal on it. Yeah, deep apple taste in here. Almost like something that you would have in electronic smoking. It's got a little bit of that flavor to it. Like the apple electronic smoke. Not that sweet though, but it's in a nice cigar tobacco, but you get that hint in here quite a bit. It's nice though, very good. And if you look in here, the tobacco's kind of folding. It's like an aged tobacco, so it kind of shrivels a little. You know it has some age on it. And it's got a little oil in here too. Look at how that's burning, if anyone can see that. It's an idea. It's a good burn. But I'm going to give an update in a little bit. The retrohale is crisp earth, a little mustiness, nuts, and that apple base, that Applejack base. But I'm going to get back to it in a little bit. Bye. An interesting thing about this is the more I smoke it now, the more it's shriveling up like an old man, kind of, you know. Look at that. Look at how it's kind of wrinkling along here. It might be affecting the burn a little, but the flavors are getting better for sure, though. But the burn line's a little not. Kind of having trouble staying even, but that's okay right now because the cigar tastes good. I mean, I'll touch it up if it's a growing problem, but I think it'll even out easily once I stop puffing on it again, because it's shriveling up and it's getting black along the line here. There's a mix of oil, but it's also burning too. So I'm going to try to touch it up here. I'm going to go with an angle to try to fix that.
This situation was so bad and so much of an outlier that I'm not going to suggest that we could have done something differently and solved this problem. But what most frequent flyers can do
going away.
First, make sure when you buy a ticket because people without.
But the tobacco's relatively easy and nice and aged, so it should even itself out pretty good. Oh, it's almost there already. Look at that. It'll even itself out. I won't even have to do it. So even though it looked like shit, it won't, and it'll correct itself. It was easier than I thought. Now it's looking a little more normal. Producing saliva, but it's not offensive to where I feel I have to spit. I swallowed that one. Again, don't be getting no ideas with this shit. But now it's transitioned into a toasted apple. Toasted now, like you're cooking it and baking it. Toasted apple, toasted grain. Bread, grain, gingerbread. I have a hint of gingerbread in here. Yep, gingerbread. The apple is here still. It's transitioning pretty good. No complaints there. A little bit of a flaky burn though. Flakier than I would have expected. but flavor-wise, it's good. So I'll come back in a little bit. I'm back. Now the burn's even. I touched it up a little bit, but I also ashed it some. It's kind of forking off quite a bit, though, because of the way the tobacco's shriveling up. It's kind of making it go in different directions, kind of. But the flavor of this smoke is... Yeah, I'm doing good. Thank you. But yes, the flavor of this cigar is good. Just asked me if I was doing all right. But it tastes primarily of a nice sweetness in apple. That taste is still coming through. Yes. That apple Christmas spice is coming in with little soily earth now. Yeah, definite earth coming in. A little leather. A little cedar maybe, but leather too. Damp wood maybe. A lot of flavors in this. It's good. There's one downside. It gets flaky on the edges, you see. It gets pretty flaky. It kind of forks off in different directions at times, but it's okay now. It's going well. But probably one of the best tasting cigars I've had in the month, or maybe the last 3 months anyway, for sure. Especially seeing I've had some bitter ones that were just alright, as you've seen. Add it all up, this might be a top 3 cigar of the last 5 months, maybe. Just an estimate. Alright, that's it for now. I'm gonna have to remove that band soon. Turns out I gotta remove the band as it's coming up this high. I didn't realize there was a spot right there. I see that now, so I'm gonna have to remove it. It's going through the yeah, see that? It's kind of forking off into there now. Now it's like that. Now that I removed the band, it burned all the way down there, and I didn't even puff on it. I just removed the band, and the air got in there, and it kind of did that. But hold on a minute. This tastes like it's infused with aromatic, heavy aromatic apple. I think people who don't smoke cigars would even like it. The strength might be too much though. But it's not bad. It's heading into a medium to full now. It's transitioning. I would say it's a full flavored cigar. It was mild to medium at the beginning. Now it's medium to full in power, full in flavor. But it's getting more full flavor too. In full power. As it's going. Try to even this out some. We're gonna take a look at how this evens out is what we're gonna do. How much of this I can do without having to touch it up. Now it's going way up on that side. Only down point, but the flavors are good. So, hey, give or take, right? Some of it fell. Look at that. The ash does not stay on long. There's something about this, how it's aged, and who knows how long they've been sitting here. Nobody buys them, really. I brought that drink from home to save a little money. And paid a little more for a cigar, so. Very spiced, crisp, autumn, Christmassy apple. Spiced apple, earth, coffee grounds now covered in, and mustiness. A lot of flavor. It has a lot. So I'll check back in a bit and see how it's going. Probably one more time. Maybe the last video I do. It also turns out I found another cigar for a good price that someone raved about. A bartender at another cigar bar I went to raved about it. Said it was excellent. Called the Upsetters. So I might review that in a few weeks. I'm thinking when I get settled into my new place, I'll smoke it then. Not now though. Drop that a little. Yeah, it's overall nice solid flavor to this. Still tasting that aromatic apple, but it's settling into a more earthy, moist wood type taste now. Coming to the end. Maneuver it a little bit here. Uneven burn right now. So that's still keeping up even toward the end.
So the U.S. military says that Russia is becoming more active in Afghanistan.
Hold on a minute. Not many places to spit, so. I'm probably about to end this very shortly. It overall went well with some uneven burn to it. So that's pretty much it toward the end here. Nothing else to it now. I'm about to quit.